Most people think martial arts is all about discipline, respect, and clean technique, but that's only because they've never seen what truly happens behind closed doors. Today, you're stepping into a world most fighters will never be allowed to enter. A world where techniques are so dangerous, so brutally effective that even professional instructors avoid teaching them. Not because they're illegal, but because once you learn them, you can't unlearn them. And here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Fights don't care about your perfect form. They care about survival. They care about domination. They care about that split second where you either take control or lose everything. That's why these forbidden secrets were created. Not for sport, not for show, but for ending a conflict instantly. So as you watch this video, don't just listen. Let every word sink deep into your mind. Let your instincts sharpen. Let your awareness shift. Because once you understand these hidden techniques, you'll never look at a fight the same way again. In fact, you might even start seeing the weaknesses in every person around you. Weaknesses they don't even know they have. Welcome to the dark side of martial arts, the part nobody talks about, but everyone fears. 1. The solar plexus shock. Muay Thai, Karate. The solar plexus is the body's internal power switch. When it's hit correctly, even trained fighters freeze, collapse, or lose the ability to breathe for a moment. What makes this technique forbidden isn't the strike itself, but how humiliatingly fast it shuts someone down. It removes their confidence, their aggression, their balance, everything. The shock doesn't just hit their body, it hits their mind. After experiencing this once, most opponents never fight with full courage again. 2. The oblique kick, JKD/MMA. This kick is banned in many gyms because it targets the structure that holds the human body together, the knee joint. The danger isn't just that it hurts, it's that it stops your opponent from moving, stepping, or charging forward. One well-timed oblique kick can erase their power completely. The psychological impact? They feel trapped, like every step might betray them. Once doubt enters their movement, you own their entire fight. 3. The brachial stun, Krav Maga. Search it. The brachial plexus is one of the body's most sensitive neurological highways. Even a controlled impact to this nerve cluster can overload their balance, vision, and coordination. This is not a technique for winning points. It's for taking control of the entire fight tempo within a second. The fear comes afterward, when they realize how close they came to blackout territory. 4. The liver shot, boxing, MMA. This is the silent killer. You don't see it coming, and you don't understand what happened until your body refuses to stand. The liver shot doesn't break bones or cut skin. It shuts down your body from the inside. That's why it's considered forbidden. It creates a collapse so dramatic that even professional fighters panic. The pain is sharp, internal, and unforgettable. You don't just beat your opponent with a liver shot, you break their spirit. 5. The carotid control, judo, BJJ. This isn't about choking someone, it's about controlling the blood flow that powers the brain. The carotid arteries are vulnerable, but most people don't realize how quickly pressure here can distort vision, weaken strength, or disrupt balance. When someone feels their consciousness slipping, a primal fear kicks in. They lose the will to fight, not because they're hurt, but because their brain warns them. This could end badly. 6. The calf kick collapse, MMA. This modern technique exploded online because it destroys an opponent's base without them realizing the danger. The calf muscle controls foot stability. Once it's overloaded, the leg becomes unreliable. Fighters report numbness, loss of control, and sudden collapse. The reason it's feared? It turns strong, explosive athletes into limping, hesitant targets. One good calf kick changes the entire fight psychology instantly. 7. The thumb base strike, Karate, Kung Fu. You'll find this technique in traditional forms, but instructors rarely demonstrate its real purpose. The base of the thumb, when used with precision, can shock sensitive targets without requiring big strength. The danger lies in how invisible it is. People don't see it coming, and they don't even understand what hit them. It creates confusion, hesitation, and fear. The best techniques don't look dangerous until they are. 8. The clavicle trap, Kung Fu, JKD. The collarbone is one of the weakest structural points in the human body. Even slight targeted force can create extreme pain or loss of arm movement. What makes this technique forbidden is the psychological control it offers. You can shut down one side of your opponent's body and destroy their ability to attack properly. They're still conscious, still awake, but suddenly powerless. 9. The rib shock compression, Muay Thai. This is one of the most feared close-range hits. Ribs protect vital organs, but they're also fragile. Strikes here don't just hurt, they make breathing difficult, create panic, and force the body into defensive mode. Once someone's ribs are compromised, their fight turns into survival, their attacks weaken, their guard drops, and their fear rises. You don't win through force, you win through pressure. 10. The spine line disruption. Not a break, not a throw, just a redirection of the spine's alignment. Human power depends on posture and structure. Once that structure collapses, strength disappears. This technique doesn't look dramatic on camera, but the effect is devastating. The opponent loses stability, strength, and confidence all at once. They feel like their entire body has betrayed them. And that was just a tiny glimpse into the forbidden side of martial arts. Now tell me honestly, while watching these techniques, didn't your brain whisper, "Bro, I was not supposed to know this"? Because once you understand how fragile the human body really is, every fight looks different. Every argument changes. Every person around you suddenly seems breakable. And that's exactly why I want to hear your thoughts. Which technique shocked you the most? Which one do you think should stay hidden? And which one do you secretly want a full deep dive video on? Drop your answer in the comments. Don't be shy. This topic always brings the wildest opinions, and I'm ready to read all of them. Thank you so much for the insane support on my first video. You all are unreal. Now here's your task. Let's hit 300 subscribers before the next upload. One video, one mission. Let's see if this community can pull it off. See you in the next one, warriors. Stay sharp, stay dangerous, and stay in the comments.